So you guys' wheelchairs or Portuguese horizontal.
Yeah, we could start a little, like a wheelchair team.
Or maybe you both need to be in wheelchairs to complete.
Sex for them is just murder ball.
And Craig, I got to share yours. The Russian bugle horn.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
The Russian bugle horn.
Oh, gross.
Well, first of all, it goes where it doesn't need to be.
Right. In Russian would mean that you're drunk off of vodka.
No, Russian means you're going where you're not supposed to be.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant bugle horn. I thought that's...
Bugle horn means there's probably a reach around of some kind.
Oh, okay. Well, Russian.
Craig knows.
Okay, yeah, I'm not on top of that.
I'm imagining.
And
Hey, it's cool. Been there, done that. Magnum Park.
Whatever you're into, man.
Yeah.
and then Danielle's would be the dusty crab cake. That doesn't sound appealing.
Is it Portuguese? Because it's probably in
Is there a wheelchair involved? Because if not,
whatever it is, at the end of the act, you just hear.
That's how it finished.
Dusty crab cake.
No. Speaking of wheelchairs, like, did we ever agree last week when we were talking about this off the air that we would do the NASA thing that we were talking about? What was it? 72 days in a fucking bed.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't be able to do that for $18. What was it? $18,000
Oh hell no! Not for $18,000.
for a month and a half?
No.
Or for 2 months?
2.5 months.
No way.
I think it was more than 18,000,
I think you might be right.
but I don't remember what it was. But no, I don't think I could do it. It'd be awful.
No, I wouldn't want
It'd
to
be
do
like
it.
Jello by the time it was over with, just laying there.
Well, they've got to offer like some sort of psychiatric help. They can't just let you go crazy. You would go crazy.
Well, I mean, your body, if you're doing nothing but laying there, your body is turning to Jello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you're sitting in a bed doing exercises, trying to.
You have bed sores. I don't know.
Well, they do that.
Sounds horrible.
They do that in space with weightlessness. I mean, you don't have nearly as much use of your muscles
Right.
when you're weightless, so you have to do those kind of things. Spanking it. You don't talk about that so much.
Yeah,
You don't get. Speaking of wearing the condom while you're while you're in the capsule, you don't want to get that loose.
Well,
You see little drop
globular
flying across.
welcome back to Earth, boys. Mr. Ketchum, it turns out you are the first astronaut to come back with a torn rotator cuff. I'm not really sure how you managed to do that.
Well, it took me 3 months before I caved, and by that time my muscles were very weak.
That makes me think of the there was this one this like little video on Twitter where it was this camera guy filming a camera guy, and he was knelt down, and all you could see is a guy, and the camera guy was blocking him, but you could see what he was doing with his hand, and there were two girls like kneeling down next to him, probably waiting for the money shot or whatever. And the camera guy's videotaping this camera guy, and the camera guy like goes, "Oh, cut." And the other camera guy comes up from behind him and looks at him, and the dude got it in his eye and like all over his face. And he was like, oh my God.
Don't open your mouth.
Get it off.
Don't open your mouth. Don't open your mouth.
Did you get the shot, bud?
Did you get the shot? Oh, I got it. I got it.
I got it. All right.
Disgusting.
And that's what you want to see when you're watching porn is the jism coming right at you.
You're right.
Well, 3D is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3D porn.
Ooh, 40. That's where it's at.
Well, they're actually thinking about coming out with that in movie theaters. It's like they give you a little card that they tell you what to scratch, and you smell it. Like in the bottom corner, it'll tell you what color to scratch, and then you smell it, and it's supposed to correlate with what's happening.
I don't want to work.
Yeah, I got to do all this.
Don't they do that down in like Disney World and Disneyland? They have the 4D shows where things squirt at you.
Yeah, like your seat vibrates,
Things
or like
touch
there's a
your
little
feet.
mister
Right.
on the back of the seat in front of you.
Little things running against your ankles.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, we've done a couple of those, haven't we, Joe?
We did the Muppet one.
There it is.
I loved it.
Yeah, Of course he did. Yeah, they do a lot of things down at Disney that they should do everywhere. Like, be happy. Disneyland.
Happiest
I could
place
go-
on
I
earth,
could
right?
Go there every day of my life.
Oh,
And
come on.
I swear to God I could.
It's so big. I mean, there's
Buy a timeshare. Go there.
It's just beautiful down there. There's never a piece of garbage on the ground. It always
buy a
smells like
season pass. You buy season pass.
Always
Go all
smells
the
like
time.
fresh
pretzels and cotton candy.
tar.
It smells delicious. Everybody's happy, well, for the most part. I love it.
So people freaking out about the huge rat.
The what?
The kids freaking out about the
Oh,
huge rat.
Yeah, yeah. The
Thought
first
you loved
time,
Mickey. Nope.
the first time my daughter saw Woody, she lost her shit. Like, she didn't want to get anywhere near him. It's like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? When I was a kid and I saw like a stormtrooper,
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, there's a stormtrooper.
But I was scared to death of He-Man, even though his face was fake, but his body was real.
Oh.
And he's just staring at you, and he won't talk because he can't.
So she was scared of Woody, the
Yeah.
woodpecker?
No. Woody from Toy Story.
Woody Harrelson
Oh,
was
Woody
there?
Sorry.
No,
Woody Harrelson.
Woody, and she was terrified even more of Buzz Lightyear. She couldn't get anywhere near him because he's just one
Really?
big outfit.
Yeah.
Whereas Woody's like a guy with a big head. But
It is creepy.
yeah,
If they made them, if they had little people do it, I think it would go over better. Because then they're
Then they're
not as
they're like
giant.
toys.
Yeah, they're more like the dolls.
Well, they're giant and they have static expressions on their faces. So I don't think anybody would ever have a
Yeah.
problem with one of the Disney princesses because they're actually real people.
Yeah.
Dressed up like the characters.
that's true.
As
They're
opposed to just
Yeah.
a one
Yeah,
just
this-
one smile and it doesn't move.
kids.
Yeah. And they always have to do that, like, big hand
Yeah.
Right, big
wave
moves.
and-
Yeah. Let's
That's true, 'cause
hug me.
Yeah, Grace didn't have any problem walking up to Cinderella. My daughter didn't have any problem walking up to Cinderella or Belle or Rapunzel or anybody. It was kind of strange. Maybe that's just a girl thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, congratulations on your show. I'm glad that it was a hit.
Yeah. Well, we got another one coming up at the Rail next Saturday, the 16th.
Be
The
there.
rail.
Rail 2.
What time you go on?
Early. I just know we're going on early. It's the New Metal Mania show. So we'll be
Ooh.
playing our riffs with one finger all night.
Oh, yeah. The drop D.
Ding, 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 ding. We'll be playing Morse code all night.
Do you play the 7-string? Or
No.
is it you
No.
just drop D?
Drop D in C.
Oh.
Whole step down.
Wow.
Drop D. But I'll play the full chord. I won't go primarily this all
Okay.
night.
Refuse to?
Yeah, that's just too easy. If we're going to play in drop D, go ahead and play the full power chord like that. But
Fucking Nickelback. They'll never learn. They do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Well, everybody does that.
Yeah.
Oh.
To some extent.
Oh, okay. Oh, not a complete knock on Nickelback, Craig. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we have metaphor. They don't.
Okay. Well, thank you guys.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, my God.
That's good.
Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh.
Look
Look at that hat.
that smile on his face during that video was just the gayest thing I'd ever seen.
Well,
Not
he's
literally.
a weird
looking
entertainer.
guy.
He's a weird entertainer.
I like him
Canadian.
now that he's kind of shaved his hair and started spiking it. Like, it looks better.
I don't know.
It looks better than that long Jerry curl
I don't
thing that he
know.
had in the How You Remind Me videos.
He should have just, instead of putting all
The
that gel in it,
goatee.
just let it be frizzy.
He needs to grow a beard, not let go of the goatee and just grow a beard.
I think
in
that's
my opinion.
I think that's why I don't like it. There's a complete. And this is why I also don't like modern country. A complete, absolute lack of metaphor. Everything's placed right in front of you.
Yeah.
There's no real art to it. It's just everything is literal.
Yeah. These lyrics mean exactly what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And I don't get deep with anything. I'm very shallow, and look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. And it's a story, and that's what country does.
So you would rather him say, "Look at this photograph. Every time I see it, makes me think."
No, I would rather instead
No,
of saying
I'd rather it not be.
instead of him saying, "Look at this photograph," I'd rather him be like, tell us a weird story that it could mean anything to anybody.
what the hell is on
He
Joey's
didn't
head?
come. He didn't come to the photograph sideways.
What the hell's on
It
Joey's
wasn't a
head? Yeah, I
story.
really had to imagine. I thought, but
Why are his eyes so red?
oh
Come on.
God.
It's a horrible song. I'm a
Yeah.
Nickelback fan, and that's a horrible song.
But the
Check it out, I'll
one,
give it to you.
the one where, what's the one that's really really creepy about?
You look better with something in your mouth.
Right, that one. Yeah, you just
That's
think
a
of like
great song.
you think of Avril just like mascara running down her face, on her knees, just saying, "Stop! Just please make it stop."
That's a great song. I don't think he's talking about what you guys think he's talking about. Though.
Oh, I definitely think.
I think
he
he's
is.
being metaphorical.
No, I don't think he's.
Okay.
Being,
Yeah,
I don't think he's. I don't think
being
he's
metaphorical.
I don't think he's.
right
For
there.
once.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
capable.
For once, he was being metaphorical. He was talking about a girl who had an eating disorder problem, and he was telling her that she looked so much better with something in her mouth, like a Subway sandwich, like something that would give her some sort of nutrition
Put
to
some
make her
meat on her bones.
To try and talk her off the
Oh, I
ledge of
see.
this, anorexia and
That
stuff.
is interesting.
She looks so much better with something in her mouth.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like literally, like just dangling out of her face.
Like you need to eat.
Yeah, eat something. Like it was the theme song to that
Got it.
after school lifetime special.
Yeah.
Stacy, eat something.
Okay.
It was right at the beginning of that.
Stacy,
Yeah.
eat
Yeah.
Stacy, eat something.
Yeah.
Stacy, for the love of Christ, eat something.
Yeah.
Stacy, comma, eat,
Eat
something.
something.
You look so much better with something in your mouth. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll have to check it out again.
All right.
I'll give it a second
Just
listen.
listen to the song, and you'll
I'll think
you'll
about
get where I'm
Subway.
Is there a video for it?
There should be.
Was
We should make
was it
one.
filmed at a Jimmy John's?
we should make one. That'd be great. Emma, you're the starring damsel in distress.
You get to eat a lot on this set.
I don't want any more.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, I do have to give a shout out to Vinny No Filter, Vinny Valdez. You can find him on iTunes. He chose Mayweather for the fight, and me and him had a bet that whoever would win would give a shout out to.
Well, there you go.
And he is a Mayweather fan, and he was right, and Mayweather owned it. So
You're the one person
Vinny-
in the world that tried to bet on Pacquiao. Huh?
yeah,
There's the,
I was hoping he would win.
a
yeah.
lot of people were.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying, like I think my head says Mayweather, my heart wants Pacquiao. I guess that's a lot of the same, but
That's why people are suing him
Yep.
because
Yeah.
they want him to win.
Yeah, they love him so much they're going to try and take what little money he has left after his tax evasion issues. But we are going to go ahead and go check out Vinny No Filter on iTunes. You can also find him on Stitcher, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Emma, Joseph, Craig, thank you guys for coming tonight.
Thanks for having us.
All right. All right. And
We just get up and leave.
Yeah.
all right,
we're
bye,
done?
guys.
We're out.
We're done.
Bye, guys. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the show. We will be back next Wednesday, and we'll talk to you then. Thank you guys for listening.
Game.
Tell you what, guys.
It's a Wednesday thing? Wait, next Wednesday?
Well, it gets online Wednesday.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know how you.
The William Bear Show.